everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of AI-powered call centers in 2025.
Specifically using this platform
Yeah.
called VAPI.AI.
VAPI.AI, so AI
Yeah.
and business opportunities. These are the things that
Yeah.
we know you're interested in, so we're going to be looking at
Absolutely.
the API.AI platform through those lenses.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about how AI is changing how businesses handle those customer communications and,
Right.
and about the opportunities that are opening up
Yeah.
for folks who really understand how to leverage this technology.
It is a really, it's a fascinating time to be involved in this space because it's really changing rapidly.
So what's so different about these AI-powered call centers? I mean, we've all had,
Yeah.
those frustrating experiences with those like traditional call centers. Is this just about replacing
Right.
annoying hold queues with a robot voice?
It's way more than that.
Okay.
Like way more. AI can personalize each interaction
Okay.
by pulling up, a customer's entire history and preferences.
Got it.
Just like that.
Okay.
And it can even predict what a customer might need before they even ask.
Whoa. So it's like
Yeah.
having like a super efficient mind-reading customer service agent available 24/7?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because AI can handle a huge volume of these interactions at the same time,
Yeah.
businesses can cut costs dramatically
Right.
and offer support around the clock.
That's where that business opportunity comes in, right?
Exactly.
From what I've read, VAPI.AI is making it easier than ever
Yes,
to set up these AI-powered systems.
it is.
Tell me a little bit more about that.
So VAPI.AI is a platform that empowers anyone, even someone with limited technical expertise, to build a really sophisticated AI-powered communication system.
Okay. Sophisticated sounds a
Yeah.
little intimidating. Can you break that down? What exactly can I build with this?
So think voice calls, chatbots,
Mm-hmm.
SMS messaging, even interactive voice response systems, all powered by AI.
Wow.
And VAPI.AI provides all the building blocks you need,
Got it.
from designing conversational flows
Yeah.
to integrating with other business systems.
Okay, you mentioned integrations. I've seen that term thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
Why are they
Not some-
important in this context?
Let's say you want your AI call center to be able to look at a customer's order history or
Right.
update their contact info.
Okay,
That's where these APIs come in.
got it.
They let VAPI.AI connect with like your CRM, your inventory database, or any other relevant system.
Makes sense.
So it creates this seamless experience for both the customer and your team.
That's a really good point. It's not just about the AI itself.
Right.
It's about how it fits into that entire customer journey.
The whole ecosystem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm sold on the what and the why. Now walk me through the how. If I want to get started with VAPI.AI, where do I even begin?
So you start by figuring out your goals.
Okay.
What industries are you going to target?
Right.
What services?
Find my niche.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, what's next?
Then you would dive into VAPI.AI
Yeah.
and start actually setting up the system.
Okay.
This is where you build those conversational workflows.
Right.
You design the personality of your AI assistant and integrate any APIs you need.
This is where it gets a little
Yeah.
technical.
It can.
What if I don't have a background in
Yeah.
coding or AI development?
That's the cool thing about VAPI.AI. They've made it super user-friendly.
Okay.
Think of it like building with virtual Legos.
I like that.
They give you all the pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and you just drag and drop them
Okay.
and configure them to create whatever system you want.
I love that analogy. Makes it sound much less daunting than
It is.
I initially imagined. So we've built our system,
Right.
configured our integrations. What then? Is our AI call center
Good question.
ready to go?
Not quite.
Uh,
The next step is training the AI.
okay.
You're going to need to feed it customer data like previous call transcripts,
Right.
emails, FAQs.
Mm,
The more data you give it,
right.
the
yeah.
smarter it gets.
This is where the magic happens. The AI learning to actually understand and respond to customer needs.
Exactly.
How does that actually work?
It's all about pattern recognition and machine learning.
Okay.
The AI looks at the data you provide,
Uh-huh.
finds patterns in the language
Got it.
and customer behavior,
Okay.
and uses that to come up with the best responses.
So it's not just about like pre-programmed scripts?
It's constantly learning
Then it
depth.
just-
So as we gather more data,
Yeah.
we can continue to refine and improve.
Exactly.
This
It's
whole thing.
all about ongoing optimization.
This is fascinating. It sounds like VAPI.AI has really
They have.
thought through this whole process,
They have.
but I'm guessing it's not all smooth sailing.
You're right. There are definitely challenges.
Okay, let's talk about those challenges.
Yeah.
Let's explore some of those potential hurdles. So we're back,
Yeah?
ready to dive into some of these challenges.
You might face when setting up your AI-powered call center. It all sounds amazing so far,
hmm
but I imagine there are some hurdles along the way, right?
Absolutely. Just like any new venture,
Yeah.
there are things to think about, potential obstacles
Yeah.
to address. But the good news is most of them are manageable
Okay.
if you have the right approach.
So let's talk about those. What are some of the biggest
Love some.
challenges people typically encounter?
One of the first things people think about is cost.
Okay.
Building an AI-powered system,
Yeah,
it does involve an initial investment.
makes sense.
You're basically building a new tech infrastructure.
Right. You're not just hiring a few people
Right.
and setting up some phones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the key is to look at the long-term return on investment.
Okay.
AI can really cut down on operational costs
Got it.
over time, so you have to weigh those savings.
Right. So it's a shift in thinking.
Hmm.
It's more of an upfront investment for long-term gains.
Exactly.
What about the whole data security
Yeah, that's a big one.
and compliance aspect? That
Yeah.
seems like a huge concern when you're dealing with
For sure.
sensitive customer information.
Data security is super important,
Yeah.
especially when you're dealing with like personal details and financial information.
And I imagine the regulations around data privacy
Oh, yeah.
are constantly evolving.
Absolutely. It makes it even more complex.
But thankfully,
Yeah.
platforms like VAPI.AI are built with
Are-
robust security and compliance features
Okay.
baked in. They're always updating their systems to meet the latest standards.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
So it sounds like VAPI.AI takes a lot of the guesswork
You.
out of that aspect, which is a huge relief.
Right.
What about the actual training
Yeah.
of the AI? How do you ensure that it can handle those really complex or nuanced queries
Mm-hmm.
that might come up?
That's where that ongoing optimization comes in.
Okay.
You're never really done
Right.
training your AI.
Got it.
It's a continuous process of giving it new data. Okay.
Monitoring how it's performing
Right.
and tweaking its responses based on real-world interactions.
So it's like having a customer service agent
Yeah.
who's constantly learning and improving
Exactly.
on the job.
And VAPI.AI gives you a lot of tools to help with this.
Okay.
You can track how your AI is performing,
Got it.
identify any areas where it might be struggling,
Right.
and then provide more training data
Okay.
or refine its responses.
So it sounds like VAPI.AI is really committed to supporting
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
their users through this whole process.
Absolutely.
They're not just throwing you the keys and
Yeah.
saying good luck.
Not at all. They're invested in their users' success,
Yeah.
and they get that ongoing support is really important for that.
You mentioned earlier that 2025 is a prime time to jump into this space.
It is.
Why is that? What's so special?
Well, we're at a tipping point right now.
Okay.
AI adoption is just exploding across industries.
Right.
Businesses are seeing how transformative AI can be, and they're looking for ways to integrate it into their operations.
It's like AI is suddenly everywhere you look,
It is.
from self-driving cars to
Everywhere.
personalized shopping recommendations.
Yep.
It's wild.
And this fast adoption is creating a huge demand for AI solutions,
All right.
including in customer service.
Makes sense.
Businesses want scalable, cost-effective ways
Yeah,
to
yeah.
deal with more and more customer interactions. And AI is the perfect solution.
So it's like a perfect storm of opportunity.
It is.
The technology is maturing.
Right.
The demand is there. And
Yeah.
platforms like VAPI.AI are making it accessible.
Exactly.
So by jumping in now,
Yeah,
you can position yourself as an early adopter
for sure.
and ride the wave of this massive shift.
Absolutely.
Let's get down to the why should I care?
Okay.
What's the payoff here for somebody listening to this?
Well, the answer has a few layers.
Okay.
First, there's the potential to make a lot of money.
Okay. I like that.
The market for AI customer service solutions is going to be worth billions.
Billions.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my attention. So there's the money aspect,
Yeah.
but it's not just about
It's not just about that.
getting rich, right?
It's about being part of something innovative
Yeah,
and shaping the future of customer service.
right.
It's about making a positive impact
Okay.
on businesses
Yeah.
and creating more efficient and more human-centered experiences for customers.
I like that. So it's not just about replacing human interaction. It's about
It's about enhancing it.
enhancing it with AI's capabilities.
Right.
It's about working smarter, not harder,
Absolutely.
and finding the balance between human and machine.
And let's not forget that developing and implementing AI creates new jobs.
Right.
We need engineers,
Yeah.
data scientists, trainers, and ethicists
Okay.
to make sure these systems are built and used responsibly.
So it's not just about job displacement. It's
Right.
also about job creation in entirely new fields.
Exactly.
Hmm.
This is a rapidly evolving field with a ton of potential.
Yeah.
It's a chance to be part of a tech revolution
Right.
that will fundamentally change how we live and work.
Wow. That's a pretty compelling case for exploring this further. But with all this talk about AI,
Yeah.
I can't help but wonder, what about the human element?
Right.
Are we destined to be replaced by robots?
That's a question on a lot of people's minds,
Yeah.
and it's definitely worth discussing.
Okay.
Let's dive into that in the last part of our deep dive.
All right, so we're back and ready to tackle that big question. Will AI take over all the jobs?
Yeah. Are we all destined to be obsolete?
Right, in this, brave new world of robots and algorithms.
It's a valid concern.
Yeah.
It's something a lot of people are talking about.
Yeah.
But I think the thing to remember is AI is a tool.
Right.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or bad.
Okay.
It really comes down to how we decide to use it.
So you're saying it's not necessarily this, humans versus machines scenario?
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
The real opportunity is about collaboration.
Okay.
Instead of AI replacing human workers,
Yeah.
we should look at it as like
Got it.
enhancing our abilities.
Okay. I like that. Augmentation rather than replacement.
Exactly.
But how does that actually work, in the real world?
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about these AI call centers.
Well, think about the things that AI is really good at.
Okay.
Like repetitive data-heavy processes,
Okay.
lightning-fast information retrieval,
Yeah.
handling a huge volume of interactions all at the same time.
Right.
Those are the things that can really bog down human agents.
Yeah. And lead to a lot of frustration for
Exactly.
both the customer and the employee.
So the AI can take care of the boring stuff
Right.
and free up those human agents to focus on what they're best at.
Okay. Things like,
Things like empathy,
got it.
creative problem solving,
Yeah.
building those relationships,
Yeah.
and those nuanced interactions that really need that human touch.
Yeah.
In a lot of cases, this leads to better results for everybody.
Okay.
Customers get faster, more efficient service for those routine issues.
Right.
And the human agents can spend their time on those trickier situations
Got it.
that need more of a personal touch.
So it's like having a team of super efficient assistants
Right.
handling the groundwork,
Yeah.
allowing those human agents to step in as the expert consultants
Yep.
when needed.
It's all about that synergy
Yeah.
between human and artificial intelligence.
And we can't forget that developing and implementing AI,
Right.
that creates new jobs as well.
Exactly. We're going to need skilled engineers,
Yeah.
data scientists, trainers, and ethicists to make sure these systems are built and used in the right way.
So it's not just about job displacement.
Right.
It's also about creating jobs in these brand new fields.
Exactly.
For someone listening right now who's really intrigued by this world of AI call centers, what advice would you give them?
I'd say dive in and start exploring.
Okay.
This is a field that's changing really fast.
Right.
It has so much potential.
Yeah.
Platforms like VAPI.AI are making these technologies so much easier to use.
Yeah.
They have tons of resources to help you get started.
Yeah, that's encouraging.
Absolutely.
So it sounds like there's this whole ecosystem
There is.
that's in place to support anyone who wants to explore this.
Yep. The future customer service is collaborative.
Okay.
It's not about AI taking over for humans.
Yeah.
It's about AI and humans working together
Got it.
to create a better experience for everybody.
Well, that's a great takeaway. As we wrap up this deep dive into AI-powered call centers in 2025 and VAPI.AI, I want to leave you with this final thought. What if you could start your own AI-powered call center? What services would you offer? What problems would you solve? We hope you've enjoyed this exploration and are excited to see what the future holds. Thanks for listening.